What's up, everybody? Small World Floyd here. Back with another one. We got a cop fatally shoots 2 women before turning the gun on herself in New York. To me, it seemed like it might have been like some lesbian, but I don't know. I'm not here to say what. I'm just saying that's what I think it might be. Because the female cop, she looked a little like a little studdish, like one of them pretty studs. But New York is getting just too wild for me, man. Y'all just do too much out there. Let's hear what they gotta say though.
Commits horrendous crimes, and then turns the gun on herself. All right, let's put the picture up. This is a really difficult story. You're looking at Officer Tiffany Gatson, 29 years of age. She was off duty when she shot 2 women. This happened in Rochester, New York. Killing one, she then turned the gun on herself, took her own life after doing this. Gatson was an officer with the Greece Police Department and has been the first Black woman to join the department since September 2018. Greece is a suburb of Rochester. Gatson was found with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. She was taken to the hospital where she was pronounced dead shortly afterward. Officers found a Smith & Wesson 9mm handgun at the scene, which they determined was not Gatson's service weapon, the AG's office said. Further details of the incident, Rochester police said in a statement that they responded to a domestic-related altercation around 7:20 p.m. Responding officers found all 3 women outside the home with gunshot wounds, according to the state attorney general's office, which is investigating as required by law when an officer commits a crime. All right, let's go to the home where this happened. Angela Solis, 27, was pronounced dead at the scene right there after the mother of 2 was found on the front yard of her own home. The heartbroken neighbors told WHAM ABC 13 that Solis begged for her life after already being shot once by Officer Gatson. She even begged one neighbor to get her 2 young sons who were inside the home, but Officer Gatson allegedly warned the neighbor to stay out of it. The other victim, a woman in her 30s who suffered a non-life-threatening injury from multiple gunshot wounds to her upper body, was sent to a hospital. She was not publicly identified, but the 2 victims are related. Police would not clarify the relationship. Let's go to the Greece Police Department. Let's go to the leadership there. This is Police Chief Michael Wood. He issued a statement that read in part, "Unfortunately, we have seen events of this nature occur all too frequently and struggle to find answers in the aftermath. The effects are far-reaching. When a police officer commits such a horrible act to our entire community." Again, the New York Attorney General's office, they are leading the investigation. So let me say this. On the show, really just, a couple of weeks ago, we had the former mayor of Ithaca, New York. He talked about a program he implemented in Ithaca, New York, that basically resolved all of his use of force complaints, his police aggression complaints, etc. What did he do? Something really simple. In the front end of the vetting process, not only did the cop have to pass the psychological evaluation, they also had to pass a lie detector test that worked in unison with the psychological eval. What was the result of this young mayor implementing that strategy or that protocol? The result was 0% of all of the police officers who passed, 0% gave them any issue with community and counsel. None. He said that on the show. He also said that 75% of those who qualified to be cops because of basic training standards and boot camp, etc., did not qualify once they took the psychological evaluation and the lie detector test. If we are to take that sample of what Ithaca, New York did, that means that roughly 75% of cops who apply for the job should not have it, based on their data. All right, very sad. Hearts and prayers, obviously, with those who survived. The family family, the children. It's horrendous. Sharing thoughts here. If a young mayor that you just related can do a new approach, I don't know why we can't just adopt that. Yeah. We've seen police training, Dr. Ritchie, where they have to be tased during the training just so they know what it feels like. This is the same. Why can't they get this psychological workup so that we can understand that they really want to be police officers for the right reasons, and not like what we saw in South Georgia, and not like that hearts, prayers, as you said, here. Yeah. With Greece deployment. Absolutely. All right.
Yeah, man. No, that's another one that's just like mind-boggling right there, man. The fact that the lady was crying, asking her, can she get her 2 kids out, man? Nobody know about this nightmare world we live in, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's another one, like gay relationships. It happens in those too, like just like straight ones, She killed 2 women before she killed herself, and she was a cop, supposed to protect and serve, man. She just wanted to serve that day, that night. Like you said, man, thoughts and prayers to those families that lost their lives. I don't really have too much to say about the one who did the killing. I don't really have no condolences for that person. Like, I'm that type of dude. Like, I don't really give a fuck about you if you did those things to hurt other people for no goddamn reason at all, because there's really never no reason. So yeah, man, fuck her. May she rest in shit. Rest in peace to the other 2 who were killed by this piece of shit officer. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason she felt to take it there, fuck her. And you can do that while a woman telling you her kids is in there, and you can still fuck you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you need to just kill yourselves. But I like that evaluation he was talking about towards the end with the psychological and the lie detector. That way, he said 75% of cops who are cops would not be cops with that data there. So I like to hear that, man. I like that. That was something I can fuck with. Like, yeah, a lot of them don't need to be. I mean, we'll have a 25% police force, because 35% of their ass don't need to be in there. Yeah, man. It's tragic, man. It's getting cold out here. It's a cold world, man. They said something about when the winter time comes, that's when the death rate goes up because of the sun or whatever. It's the lack of sun and all that. Something about that sunshine on you there. But it seemed to be a lot of killings in the summer too, so I don't really understand that thought or that theory of that. And they said they call it the winter solace or something like that, but I don't know, I just feel bad for those 2 kids that lost their mama, man. That's just tragic, man. Who gonna, they young, they looking for mama. Yeah, they gonna go see her laying in the damn box, man. That's gotta be a nightmare, man. To go see your mama laid up in something and then you don't know why she ain't waking up. Because when I was young, I didn't even understand death. When I was 7, 8 years old, my cousin had died. He got hit by a car. I was almost like 9 or 10. I was either 9 or 10, because when he got killed, my cousin, she was mad at me because I didn't know. I wasn't sad about it, because I was like, well, he'll be okay, because video games showed me that you get up. When you get killed, you get up, you get another life. I was like, he'll get another life, he'll be all right. I didn't understand. And my cousin, she was pissed at me, like, how you don't understand that he's gone, he's dead, he's not coming back? And I didn't understand, man, because death wasn't like that back then, like the way it is now. Like, these little kids now, they understand death. Like my little nephew, 5 years old, and he talking about somebody getting oofed, and don't choke him too hard because you're gonna oof him. Like, I didn't never understand when my cousin used to choke the shit out of me. I didn't even know that I just knew that shit was like, bro, you taking my breath, but I didn't know he could kill me, because I was young. That shit wasn't in back in the days, in the 80s and stuff, man. That death wasn't like that, like it is now. It wasn't that known like that. It was happening, but it wasn't that known like that. In Chicago back then, you get motherfuckers get killed every couple months or some shit, but like not like every day that you seeing now. Like, it wasn't that prevalent. It wasn't that like precedent like it is now. It's at an alarming rate. Death. Too alarming. That kids understand it. And they play the violent video games, and it takes a lot of guts, man, to do something like that, to just kill somebody. Like, if they ain't never did nothing to you, hurt your family in any kind of way, or hurt you, I don't understand how you could just kill somebody, man. Like, you gotta really come for me. You know what I'm saying? For shit like that to happen. But your words or you saying some shit to me, I'm not finna kill nobody over no stupid shit like that, bro. You cheating on me, I'm not finna kill you for that. That's your pussy. Do whatever you want to do with that motherfucker. Just know I'm gonna do whatever I want to with this dick. I ain't finna kill you because you cheating on me. That's what it seemed like. This was a situation where it might have been some cheating. 2 women get killed, then she killed herself. You know, like, bro, like, y'all gay. Y'all all gay. What? So why don't you just get in the bed with both of them? Like, but then you know a lot of relationships like, oh no, just because we gay don't mean we want to sleep with everybody. Like, I would be more mad if I'm a gay lesbian woman if my woman was getting fucked by a dude. Because I'm like, oh, so you like dick too, huh? So you want both. So you want pussy and dick. But if I see the bitch in there with another girl and I'm gay, I'm going to just be like, what's up? Why you just didn't let me know? We could have all been together. Opposed to like dudes catching a girl with another girl and they be happy about it. It's kind of like the same way. Some dudes don't though. Some dudes be ready to kill something, like kill everything, like 'cause they just don't want nobody touching their woman. I don't see how you be so in love with somebody like that. Like, bro, they just humans, bro. They breath stink, they ass stink, they sneezes have a smell, just stink. Like, they're just humans, bro. Like, and they vagina can stink. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so many elements of a woman that's just not, to me, they overrated, man. Niggas put too much on them bitches. And then them bitches start putting too much on themselves to where they think they shit don't stink. And you go in the bathroom after one of them bitches, you be like, God damn, the wallpaper peeling. Like, damn, bitch. Damn, that came out of you? Bathroom stink like this? Damn. And you be acting walking around stuck up and shit. Nose up in there like you just the shit. Bitch, you take shits that you seem like you need to take them bitches in the sewer. Go take a shit in the sewer. Like, don't take a shit up above ground. Do that shit in the sewer. But then be out here walking like, I'm just the shit. Like, niggas don't know, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have this and that, money to fuck with me. Like, really, bitch? Yo basic ass? Like women it's just too much. They just too much for how they act. They should be more compliant with men that want to talk to them. They should be less stuck up, you know what I'm saying? And they should be more compliant with any man that's trying to talk to them. Hear him out. Hear him out. And if you ain't like what he's saying, then, you know, let him down gently. Give him your number. Just never respond to his text. Like, what can a nigga do if you just gave every dude to talk to you your number? Give him the right one. If you then you text him and you don't like what he's saying in the text, and you just like, okay, I'm stop talking to him. Only thing you can do is keep calling your phone or messing with him. But it don't matter. Like, don't answer him. But that will save your life because a lot of dudes can't take being turned down in these times. You know what I'm saying? They feel like you embarrassed them in front of their guys or something. You tell them no. And then niggas start laughing at them. Then you pull out the gun and just shoot you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, to save yourself, ladies. Ooh, excuse me. And go ahead and give them that number. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to talk to that nigga. I get a lot of females' numbers that we don't vibe in the first couple of days we've been talking on the phone. You know, it is what it is. We've been texting and it ain't feeling no more. We just gradually stop texting and calling each other. I'm not mad at her like, oh, nah, this bitch gonna talk to me. Let me go to her job. And, bitch, what's up? You ain't been talking to me? Like, nah, it's too many of them, bro. It's too many of them. I'm never upset about you hoes choosing to do what you want to do. Females being who they want to be. And being with who they want to be with. That's on you. Do you. I'm going to find somebody else. I ain't finna sit around crying about you. Like, why she ain't talking to me no more? Let me go figure out, bro. Like, nah, man, don't sweat that. Pick yourself up and try again. Like, you know who said that? The late, great Aaliyah. You feel me, man? Don't worry about all this shit, man. But shout out to those 2 women that was killed, man. Rest in peace. Sorry that y'all chose to know that person who was going to kill you. You know? So that's a lot of times, like, you don't even really want to know people. You know, it's best to just be by yourself. And that's why when anybody ever do something to you, kill you, want a surprise because you ain't friends with no one. So they all enemies anyway. So they did what they supposed to do. It hurts more. It hurts more when it's a friend or a family member because you took the time out to know them. And they did that bullshit to you. So it's best if it happened when, you know, being by yourself. Shit. Because you're looking at everybody like an op. You know, I pray for those 2 kids. Their life ain't never gonna be the same without their mama. They never gonna truly understand till they turn into adult, and they still ain't gonna understand. Like, I don't know why that happened to her. Rest in peace to the good ones. It's your boy Small World Floyd, aka Mr. Opinionated, and I'm out.